So we just got back from a trip to Myrtle Beach, and while we were down there, it reminded us of something that probably goes on a lot more than you think.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Now, if you guys don't know, we're getting ready to go full-time RVing. We still have our house here, but after that's sold, we're pretty much ready to hit the road. And with that comes the ability to stay for longer periods of time at all kinds of different various destinations. But one of the places that we're going to explore a lot more is going to be campgrounds, because we do have a 1,000 Trails membership, and it allows us to stay at campgrounds for extended periods of time. Now, as you can imagine, there's things that go on at a campground that you probably don't see necessarily on the weekend. So if you just go out and you're a weekender and you do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type thing, usually, I think for the most part, the campgrounds are all groomed and ready for your entrance into the campground for what is the most popular time during the weekend. So at Myrtle Beach, we were there at a weird time of the week because we were there for the entire week, and we ran into the mowing crew. And the mowing crew came through. They did all of their mowing. You know how that can be. They're on riders. They're on a commercial rider, and the grass gets thrown around a little bit. And then they came through with their string trimmers. And their string trimmers, they trimmed all around our stuff. Well, obviously, if you guys have never done lawn care of any kind, there's a lot of grass that's involved there. And that grass was on our stuff. It was on the truck, not so bad, but it was on our carpet or our awning mat that goes underneath the awning. And of course, it was on the concrete walkway. What we didn't know is that later, much later, they were going to come back and they were actually going to blow all that off. In the meantime, Heidi had gone out and she had swept up herself. But that made me want something, and I bought something, and it's very awesome. It's cool, and it's compact, and it's going to do the job that we want. Not only that, but I think there's going to be a couple other features we might be able to use it for. So let me show you what it is. So it came in this very unassuming box, which I've already opened and screwed around with it, and basically what this is a leaf blower. Now, don't expect anything big and huge. It's not a real leaf blower as far as having a motor on it or a two-stroke engine or something like that. You got to keep gas in. This is a rechargeable. This is a 20 volt. You can see the battery capacity there. Charging time 60 minutes. I did charge it up once I got it out of the package. I screwed around with it a little bit, and it's been in the box ever since. Nice thing is how small it is. Now, you get a battery, a charger. They call it a blow tube, and then they have actually a couple bags, because you can make this a vacuum if you want to do that. So the link's going to be down below for this. Click the link. It's going to take you to this exact same one. It's got great reviews on it, but here all it is. This is basically it. Look how small it is. Let me see if I can get a comparison for you here. So here's a can of carb cleaner. It's a 16-ounce can. You can see it's not very big at all. And the coolest thing about it is, again, it's not the size, it's powerful. It really is powerful. I don't know how I'm going to necessarily be able to show you that, but we'll try to find some sort of demonstration. So whenever you get it, of course, you're going to get the charger, which I've already pulled the charger out. Typical household charger. Tells you whenever it's charged. Nothing exciting there. And the instruction booklet as noted. And again, you're going to get these vacuum bags that unzip. You're going to get 2 of them. At least in my case, I got 2 of them, unless it was a mistake. It says there should be 2 of them in the manual. This is going to be the blow tube, or actually this can be turned into the vacuum tube, and then of course the battery. Now this is a one of the smaller 20 volt batteries, so as far as a long life from this, as far as blowing a lot of stuff, I don't know how long that would last, but it still should do a pretty good job. So let me show you first before we get into the blow part of things. You can put this tube on the side here. There's a couple of grooves, and it's kind of just a tension fit. And then you just twist it to lock it in. Then this bag does the same thing here. Now, at this point, this is a vacuum. You would use it like this, and you can vacuum up stuff, and it will go through and actually get, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this either, but we'll try. There's a plastic impeller in there. It's part of the fan that will kind of chew up some leaves and stuff like that. You're not going to be vacuuming up a lot of big stuff though. But if I get in a situation where I needed to vacuum something outside, I probably would use it. Don't know though, because I probably have a shop vac on me, tell you the truth, even if we're RVing. So the battery goes in this way. What a surprise. And then of course the blow tube here. Now again, I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you how powerful this is, but let me go ahead and let you hear it at least. It is a variable speed trigger. Pretty loud, huh? All right, let's see if we can find out a way that we might be able to show you how powerful this is. But before I do that, why would you need this? Well, I just told you as far as grass getting on there. The other thing that I find is if I get on the roof, we've been camping a couple times and I've had to go up on the roof and sweep off my whole roof of just twigs, leaves that have fallen down, stuff like that. Nothing big, nothing, you know, branches or anything like that, but that would have been nice instead of me up there with a broom sweeping away. That does not require power, does not require anything special, doesn't charge, plug in, or nothing like that. But it also took a little bit longer time. Also, whenever you're cleaning your air conditioning units, as far as pulling off the shroud and cleaning the vents out of there, this would come in handy. I mean, a lot of times you use compressed air, but that would work. The other thing this would do, before you put your slides away, maybe you want to blow all the water off. I mean, this would do a very good job of that. Now, we have a squeegee that I've done some kind of a review, or I talked about it in a past video, and it's a very nice silicone squeegee that does a good job taking the water off the sides of the RV. But again, this would make it a little bit easier to get it out of like the tracks of the windows. Also blowing off maybe the steps of our RV before we put them away. If you guys don't know, we have these one-piece steps that just fold in, and Heidi, she'll go ahead and wipe them off for the most part with a towel or something before she puts them in. She don't have to, but also to keep the dirt away. I mean, this would do a good job of that also. The other thing that you could use it for is drying off whatever you may have outside, like an awning, one of those portable canopies. We have one of those big clam sets. We could use it to dry off, help dry it off. For the most part, the water wants to run off, but it's kind of, like an umbrella material. You can shake it and a lot of the water will come off, but that would help out to do, something like that too. So let's go ahead and do this demonstration real quick. This is all I could think of. I have a microfiber towel, and the wind is blowing a little bit already, but you can see it's not moving it very much, but just with this blower, so I don't want to blow the floor dry out into the driveway. I'm going to sweep this up and of course recover it for use at a later time, but you can see it clears off a little bit. I mean, I'm barely got this on. Now this is dirt. I could blow this away. Hopefully it don't go in the back of the truck. Let's see what it looks like here. And it did go in the back of the truck. You can see, let me go ahead and show you what it looks like blowing those bags. And it does a pretty good job. This is caked on here. It must have got wet. Oh yeah. So that is plenty strong enough to do exactly what we were going to do, and that was blow away all the grass that was on our stuff. How portable it is, how small it is, and the fact that it's just a battery, you don't have to worry about gas or anything. I'm going to see how well I'm going to be able to utilize this, but I can think of a ton of things that I can use it for, like I had already mentioned. The link's down below. Please click the link. That'll support this channel. That'll support me doing more videos just like this. And maybe I can buy some more toys and we can try them out. But I think I'm going to enjoy this. I think it's going to be fun. A glorified hairdryer, who would have thought? I appreciate it, guys. As always, we hope to see you out there. Bye.